So, yeah. So I grabbed everything else but that. So we need the threaded piece for in there. Then the pad will go. The pad will go over here for the hot box. Line in, line out. There's the hot box. There's the main, which is a little shallow. Should have actually been deeper, but it is what it is. We'll make it work. We'll take that apart there. Fuse a new one. So we'll come out, we'll take this one right out of this chamber completely. We'll put a new line in from here, wrap it all the way up into here, and then take another line from here, wrap it all the way back, and tie it back into the main there with a straight coupler. So that'll get the feed going in the right direction, and it'll have the hot box going in the right direction. Keep the water line the way it should be. And then that chamber there is going to be abandoned, so we'll get the water meter moved from there into the hot box, and then that can be filled in and abandoned. So yeah, like I said, they're coming along really nice. It's a beautiful day down here at the public gardens. Absolutely gorgeous. If you're from Halifax, you're probably quite familiar with this place, but it is beautiful here today. And then next we'll go over and see how the splash pad's doing, I suppose. And we'll be back then. Talk to you later. Welcome back. East Coast Frank here. Another beautiful day in Halifax. Sunny and gorgeous. Just down at Public Gardens right now. We got just had a little meeting there about pad placement and such, and where we're putting that. So I'm going to get some supplies for them now, and then I'll be back here in a little bit. Yeah, it's going good. Splash pad, the tank has arrived, so the guys are working on digging that out now. They ran into an old storm line and another old water line, so I do have to go over there and check that out this afternoon, hopefully. But right now I got to run back to the yard and grab the things these guys need to move this one ahead. And then when that's done, we'll cross the bridge, go over to Dartmouth, and have a look at the splash pad. So yeah. So COVID has kind of run wild through our office. Anyway, it's been a hectic day already. It's 11 o'clock and I'm just starting this video now, but my phone has been ringing off the hook and everything's been happening like crazy. So yeah. Anyway, we'll touch back when we get back down here maybe. Well, we're over at the splash pad. And as you can hear, we hit rock. We kind of already knew that was going to happen, so it's not really much of a surprise. Here we are, breaking rock. Yeah, let's see what happens now. just measured the inside of the tank there, the risers and everything, so now we know what our end grade's going to be on the inside of that with the covers. So now they're setting up the laser to shoot, to see what height we're going to be at. And that's why you don't put truck drivers in videos. Yeah.
That's okay when you're walking by Steve McKay's job the other time, he's looking at you.
I know.
So you had to edit that part out, didn't you?
No, I left it. Oh, yeah. Of course, now I got to edit that out because now I just swore in it. Or I could just leave it and be demonetized.
You can see nipple clips on YouTube, but
don't even get me started on that. There.
That's what we're saying. Final grade is right there.
Okay.
Okay, Francis here.
So that's top of riser.
No, that's top asphalt.
That's top asphalt. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So 80 inches down is the tank, and 2 feet on top of 80 inches as well.
For the riser.
104 inches on top of riser.
Yeah.
So 100 inches if they want 3 inches sticking out.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing it wasn't much more. We'd need another stick.
Duct tape two of them together?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that works. We would have had to reset up. Wind's blowing pretty good here.
I thought you were going to jump. And you just got
Yeah,
it
right.
controlled.
I like my angles. Oh boy.
Yeah, probably 4 feet to go.
Yep. Yeah, you can click one of the buttons there, drop it.
Pick the next button. Is that thing even on the top piece?
Now hold on, wait a minute. No, that's not right. It's set.
A few moments later.
Yeah, 3/4 copper, 4-inch. Can't reuse the water line. That sucks. So now I need to find cables to lift that to get it set. Once Stefan changes that over, they can empty the hole out.
Here's the wrench. Help yourself.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm already a little dirty.
Scared to get dirty?
No, I'm dirty. Look, I'm dirty.
Dirty ginger.
All right.
Sorry.
It sounds like a preference. That's okay. All right, they're switching over now. I'll go get the parts they need, or source them anyway, so we can get that tank set. But we are into breaking rock, so I notified the client, so they know, because there's only a certain amount of rock breaking involved in this one that was allotted for, so they'll have to be a part of that conversation. And we'll go from there. Welcome back. Another day, another day, another day, another day, another day. So the guys are at the splash pad, still breaking rock, but they are almost done now. So they're going to get ready to start trying to set that first tank in, get that fitted. So that's going well. And then I'm just down here at the public gardens bringing these guys some supplies for some more tie-ins. They're doing really good, actually. They're all ready for their concrete. Concrete's coming at 1:30, so they're going to pour the pad for the hot box, get that done and covered, and then finish doing some fusions and tie-ins for the mains themselves. And then the plan is, I guess, to continue on doing the tie-ins for everything else that we had started, to get them finished and buttoned up on this side of the park, so that we can move everything to the other side of the park and finish those lines. So, beautiful day. Taking advantage of the sunshine. I got another crew, so there's 2 crews, and I have another crew down on Agricola doing some reinstatements from a job from last year. That customer just called. We're going to add some more to that as well, so I have to whip in there and have a look at that. Yeah, beautiful day, beautiful sunny day. Beautiful sunny day. We'll be back in a minute. Loading some material out. Pad ready for pour. Looks good. Looks really good. Parts for this connection that we're going to be doing. We're adding a box there and doing another tie into the main here behind the truck. This stuff was all the stuff that was open yesterday, if you remember from yesterday's video. It's all backfilled now, ready. It's all been fused, cleaned up. The 2 lines are stubbed up, 1 in, 1 out. And the pad's going to be poured on top of that. It's sleeved with PVC just so it makes it easier. There's the hot box. So pour the concrete today, get that figured out, and then finish some tie-ins. I think I'll check with Adrian, but I think why not? We don't. I mean, if you're gonna put a shut-off in here, you might as well put a hose bib in too, right?
You gotta use it to pull the line out.
Exactly.
Right, because that hose bib's on the shut-off, and this line's on the same shut-off. So
Yeah.
that hose bib up, and you put the gear
Between
line
this.
there, and then
Yeah.
send the
All
hose
right.
that way. So what's going?
Once the tie-ins are all finished, here anyway, then they'll go down and do all the rest of the tie-ins down there. Get all these ones cleaned up, get the fusions done, so that we can fire this line on, and then hopefully they can get that fountain over there running. Everything else we need to do, we can do with the line off. We don't need it charged. We have shut-offs for everything else, so this was the main one right here, and this is gonna be pretty well completed today. Anyway, I gotta call and find out who's gonna do the tie-ins inside the chamber, and then we'll go from there. So they're doing really good. They're just finishing up the prep on that pad now. So that pour will go ahead today like planned, and we are gonna head back and get some more stuff done for some other people. I'm just enjoying this nice day and the walk in the park today. It's beautiful. I'm not arguing. Well, it's been a crazy morning already. Just down at Public Gardens again right now. Dealing with a few things that have come up as far as parts go. Just trying to sort that out now and get that stuff ordered. Actually, I'm going to go pick some stuff up now in Dartmouth. So that's moving along. Splash pad, there was a delay on the truck arriving, the boom truck to set the tank, which it is what it is. I can't control that. It's unfortunate, but it's happened. So anyway, the truck should be there shortly if it isn't already, and they'll get that tank set. Then they can start blue skinning, and then WSP can do their inspection, and we can backfill. Then it's trenching for the service lines, which the pool guys are there now laying out. So that part's going well. And yeah, I think that's it. Busy week. They're not getting any lax. They're not getting any more lax, sorry. They're getting busier every week. Yeah. All right, so I want to go get that stuff, and we'll check back in a bit. What's that?
You need to get those 2-inch ones to here before we go off of this side.
Well, do you have more 2-inch ends you could use for this? I know I got one in my office. I might have two. I'll go look. I'll go look. So there's the pads. Looks good. Just dressing up the trail now, getting everything tidied up. Looks really good. Guys are doing a great job. We're just talking about the parts for these ends for the plumbers. We'll get that fused up. Sean is over here doing a fusion now. We're getting ready to fuse for another inlet. Welcome back again today. It is Friday. Thank goodness for that. Trying to make my way over here to the splash pad. I don't think I did any recording yesterday. If I did, it was only a short little bit. Splash pad is seeing some more delays, still not going the way I want it to. Now it seems that the other subs are causing me some headaches. So the guys that are doing the plumbing for the pad itself and the water and the storm connections, they're responsible to install the pipe. We're responsible to dig and backfill. When we came back, we set the tank, dug their lines for their storm lines as they requested. They installed those, and then yesterday we returned in hopes to actually gravel this pad up to the proper height for concrete. That was the plan anyway for today, or for yesterday rather. Show up on site only to find out that no, the pool guys need to install their water connections, which makes sense. That's fine. I get it. They could have said that the previous day and laid it out, and we could have had that all done for them. But anyway, regardless, they said they needed some more time to set their locations for their pads, because they have to do concrete pads under the slab for the water connections. I said, okay, that's fine. We'll yank out of here yesterday. I found some more stuff for the guys to do to keep everybody busy. With the intention that they were going to have everything done last night. Arrived this morning. only to find out that no, that is not the case. In fact, they're still not even on site. So to say that the frustration level is a little bit high at the moment would not be a stretch. Anyway, and right now I'm stuck in traffic, as you can tell. I have not moved. I don't know what's going on. Something must be happening at the bridge because it's not moving. And I'm trying to get 150 feet ahead of me. But 200 feet ahead of me is not moving. Just adding to that Friday frustration level. Anyway, it is what it is. I can't change it. I just need to get there, talk with the crew on site, and find out. And why is there a tandem parked up there? I told them not to park a tandem up there. That tandem cannot park there. Breathe. Breathe. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just told them to get that tandem out of there. They're gonna move it right now. Apparently that driver didn't know. One of the ways we've been getting into the site, just to explain it I guess a little bit, is there's a hotel parking lot on the top side of this this park, and until the traffic control can be set up, we've been kind of using it just as a means to get everything off the street. Well, the hotel doesn't want loaded tandems up in their parking lot. Can't say I blame them. We pushed it as long as we could. I mean, they technically don't own part of it anyway. The city owns it, but I'm not going to argue. I'm not here to make enemies with the hotel. So whatever I can do to help is going to ease that relationship and hopefully make everything else go smoother. So anyway, I've just been trying to keep them out of there. We're still parking our pickups and stuff up there. They're fine with that. They don't care. Just the tandems, which, like I said, makes sense. They don't want the heavy traffic on the parking lot all the time. I can't remember what I was saying before I noticed that, but there's traffic control. They are setting up their stuff now. I made it another 20 feet. Aside from this one and what's going on here today, like once I get over here, I'll be able to figure out what's happening and how we're going to proceed. But Public Gardens is going really well. I mean, it slowed down a touch just because of the fusions and stuff, which is, again, it is what it is. That process takes time. But I still think with the crew that's there, if we push, they can still complete that next week. The hot box was installed yesterday on the pad and bolted down. So all that stuff is done. Now it's just finishing up some tie-ins and then running the last two lines on the other side of the park. So another week they should have that pretty well buttoned up. There might be the odd little restoration to do, maybe some sod, some soil, something silly like that. But I hope to get down there as well today just to check on the fusions and see how many are left. But at the moment I can't even get through this set of lights, let alone down Halifax. Anyway, I will check back in once I know what's going on. Just met with everybody over here, and by everybody I mean our crew, because the pool guys pulled in behind me. But the short version is they are a long ways off from being done. So I pulled the truck out. I'm gonna send him somewhere else. I'm gonna leave the operators here. I got two operators. I sent the one operator back for a mini excavator to do some digging in around the pad area. They've got like 15 or 20 of them pads to set, so got them in there doing that to at least speed them up, because like I said, we're responsible for the excavation part, so you know, I'll do what I can to move that along. And then get them set so they can run their lines. Once their lines are run, maybe we can do the pad Monday. Maybe, depending on how today goes. Anyway, we'll see how the day ends. Nick's going to keep me informed, and we'll go from there.